Morning, guys. Coming to you from the garden again. Different angle this time. I wanted to film in front of the morning glories, but then I remembered that the plant next to them is pretty much dead because it dies back around this time of year and then comes back at some point and looks gorgeous again. But it's died back for the next few months and it looks like crap. So now I just ended up picking a few morning glories and setting them next to the messed up looking corn that I picked because I wanted to know if anyone else has ever had corn come out that messed up. It's only 3 ears that were randomly distributed throughout the patch, but they were really weird. Teensy and deformed, and the husks didn't fully form. Yeah, I could see the kernels, like within weeks of the silk being within, well, maybe even within days of the silk being visible. So, yeah, I was like, okay, what the heck? I'm taking those off just so the plants don't waste energy. Yeah. I am also loving these morning glories. Hopefully they'll reseed themselves. I'm not sure how well it's showing up, but they are just this gorgeous shade of, I'm not sure what to call it. It's more like a plum or an eggplant with garnet sort of stripes. It almost glows. As I'm looking at myself on the camera, it's looking kind of blue, but it's not very blue in real life. But yep, just decided to do another random morning where I talk about random stuff from the garden. Since I've been mentioning the garden off and on, I figured you guys should get a chance to see it. Rearrange stuff so that I can actually put my arm down where I want it to be. Yeah. So apparently the bees like cornstalks. I've seen numerous honeybees at the top going for the pollen, and that was not something I expected to see, but I've been seeing it for the past few weeks since the corn started pollinating. See, I was expecting the tomatoes to ripen by now, but I have just a bunch of mid-sized green Roma tomatoes and a bunch of heirloom slicing tomatoes and a bunch of cherry tomatoes, but only a few of the cherry tomatoes have ripened. Other than that, I'm still waiting on my tomato fix for this year. Yeah, despite the heat wave, it's taking longer than I expected, I guess. I guess it's just that I have weird memories of past gardens. I haven't had a real one in almost 10 years. Well, actually, I think it's been over 10 years. Like, since I was at the community college before I transferred to a university out of town, which is actually pretty common for small town people. Though a lot of you already know that. Yeah. I was thinking about filming the sunset at some point, but or the sunrise, putting it with ASMR music. Some pretty spectacular sunsets and sunrises in the Southwest. And yeah, it's mountainous enough here for real summer, real winter, but yeah, there's still trees and forests and stuff. It's not what everyone thinks of when they hear American Southwest. So yeah. Oh, one of the hummingbirds is over here. Yeah. I don't know if it was audible on the sound thingy, but one of the hummingbirds was like 3 feet away from me, probably catching bugs on one of the corn stalks, or maybe taking a sip of dew or something. Oh, there goes one of the doves. We have a lot of really cool wildlife, but most of it's just your average, everyday, suburban stuff. Yeah, that's what you see the most, like the backyard birds. But occasionally you'll see something really cool. A few weeks ago, I caught a garter snake hanging out in the hose caddy. Showed him to the neighbor kid, and the neighbor kid was very amused. And then I was like, well, and then I had to tell her, you shouldn't pick up snakes unless you know enough about them, etc. Because you don't want the 3-year-old next door going and petting random snakes. But yeah, just a bunch of random stuff to talk about. But this video is getting long, so I guess I will catch you guys later. Bye.